Welcome back. Continuing the news, with growing concerns about citizens not adhering to physical distancing rules, we took to the streets to observe for ourselves some of the habits being displayed in public. Monday, March 23. At the time, the number of coronavirus cases in Jamaica had risen to 21, prompting renewed calls from the Ministry of Health for persons to practice good hygiene and, importantly, physical distancing. As simple as these rules may sound, experts maintain they can help prevent the spread of the coronavirus. But as we drove through the streets of New Kingston, it was business as usual. Persons seemingly oblivious to the 1 meter apart requirement. To protect their identity, we've blurred the group gathered outside this building. Pay close attention to their interaction. Not an elbow bump or foot shake, but two people were seen greeting with a hug. As we continued, we observed similar interactions. In downtown Kingston, the heart of the shopping district, it was pretty much the same. We observed people flocking public spaces. In the market particularly, it seemed almost impossible to have any kind of distance. So we wanted to know if citizens understood what physical distancing meant.
What I know about social distance is you stay 2 to 3 meters away from the individual.
Well, you don't do touch people, you don't do seal up again like one time. And you don't put your hand everywhere. Like when we go up on the road, you don't put one on counter, on doorway and door angle and everywhere.
Yeah, I try to stay 3 feet from the person and I don't try to be close to them.
We should not touch anything and we should not speak to anybody. If we are speaking to someone, we can stay far and speak, and because we don't want the virus to go more and more spread.
In fact, many people we spoke with lamented the difficulty with avoiding crowds in downtown Kingston.
Darling, I'm downtown. Downtown is just one big crowd.
I'm not afraid. I just keep myself healthy, drink well for vitamin C, keep myself strong. Eat well for vegetables and things, and just keep fit. Yeah, and come around. Try to stay home, how we are going to survive.
He's a driver, I'm a driver, one of them JOTC bus there. So, we're on the front line every day.
Over in St. Mary, Mayor of Port Maria Richard Creary complained that while people in the parish seemed aware of physical distancing, they did not practice it.
People basically have been, practicing the reduced numbers in public spaces. But as I said, the major concern for me is where there are lines to enter business places. You will see a line of 10 persons, but they're breathing in each other's neckbacks.
Mr. Creary says already plans are in place to safeguard citizens, but he's urging residents to take care of themselves first, as this is not a one-man job.
We are being responsible. As I said, we have a parish disaster committee meeting shortly where the health department will give a report. It is for all the agencies in the parish to be present at that meeting, and we will plan strategies and coming out of that meeting an action plan for the parish as to what each agency's responsibility is. So we are doing our part. We ask that the citizens do their part.
In the lower house on Tuesday, there were calls for stricter penalties against people who disregard the measures to control the spread of the coronavirus.